Good afternoon. I'm Adeola Adekunle with Global News. In the news, tension in Gaza as Israeli police occupy mosque. Poland assures Ukraine of more military support. China begins military drills as US Speaker visits Taiwan.
This is the news.
The leadership of the ruling All Progressives Congress is yet to decide on key issues that may shape the race for leadership positions in the National Assembly. On Wednesday, the ruling party said there was no special committee on grant for zoning, saying it was taking time in order to do the right thing. The delay by the APC making known its zoning arrangements for Senate presidency and House of Representatives Speaker's position has crowded the contest. No fewer than 16 lawmakers-elect from all parts of the country have so far declared for the positions. In the Senate, Orji Uzo Kalu of Abia State, Barau Jibrin of Kano State, Sani Musa Niger, Aliun Dume Borno, and Dave Umahi of Ebonyi have publicly declared their bids for Senate presidency. Others believed to be eyeing the coveted office but are yet to publicly declare their interest are Abdulaziz Yari from Zamfara, Gosala Akpabio, Akwa Ibom, and Osita Izunaso of Imo. In the House of Representatives, the Deputy Speaker Ahmed Idris Wase, Mokhtar Betara, Abubakar Maki Yeleman, Yusuf Gagi, Sada Soli Jibia, Abdurrahim Olawi, Abbas Tajuddin, Alaide Akiremi, and Aminu Sani Jaji are jostling for the Speaker's seat. Tension is running high in Gaza Strip after the use of force by Israeli police in the Al-Aqsa Mosque compound for 2 consecutive nights. The month of Ramadan in the past few years has seen Israeli forces attack worshippers at Islam's third holiest site. The forces also prevent them from spending the night inside the mosque for itikaf, an Islamic practice of spending a few days inside a mosque during Ramadan. Reports say Israeli forces storm Al-Aqsa Mosque during Ramadan, which provokes the feelings of Palestinians in particular and Muslims in general. The foreign ministers of Iran and Saudi Arabia, who are beta rivals in the Middle East, have held talks for the first time since 2016. Saudi's television aired a brief video showing Prince Faisal bin Farhan Al Saud and Hossein Amir Abdullahian greeting each other in China. Last month, the two nations agreed to restore diplomatic relations during lower-level talks in China. Saudi Arabia cut ties in 2016 after crowds stormed its embassy in Tehran. This followed Riyadh's execution of a prominent Shia Muslim cleric. Tensions between the Sunni-led Saudi Arabia and Shia-led Iran have since often been high. Now, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has won new pledges of deeper cooperation on a visit to neighboring Poland, where he thanked the country for its military support and for welcoming Ukrainian refugees. Since Russia launched its full-scale invasion of Ukraine in February last year, Ukraine and Poland have forged a tighter relationship, with Warsaw playing a leading role in persuading sometimes reluctant allies to provide Kyiv with heavy weaponry. During the visit on Wednesday, Polish President Andrzej Duda said Poland would supply Ukraine with a total of 14 Soviet-designed MiG-29 fighter jets to help it beat back the Kremlin's assault. The former Soviet satellite, that is now a member of the European Union and NATO, feels especially threatened by Russia and has been a leading advocate for aid to Kyiv. You're on to Global News from Adaba 88.9 FM, Akure, transmitting from Ilaramokin. After the break, China begins military drills as U.S. Speaker visits Taiwan. Details in the second part of the bulletin. Join us again.
The news on Adaba 88.9 FM.
Glad to have you back for news update and live streaming. Visit our website www.adaba889.fm or download Adaba FM app on Google Play Store. You can be part of us on our social media platforms www.facebook.com/adabafm88.9 on Facebook, at Adaba889FM on Instagram and Twitter, and Adaba FM TV on YouTube. To provide us information via email, newsroom@adaba89.fm. And now to the rest of the bulletin. Today, President Emmanuel Macron of France met his Chinese counterpart Xi Jinping in Beijing as the French leader seeks to dissuade China from supporting Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Macron had said in a speech in the capital that Beijing can play a major role in finding a path to peace in the conflict. The French president, who arrived on Wednesday for a 3-day state visit, shook hands with Xi outside the Great Hall of the People, the Art of Power in the capital. Xi greeted his guests on a huge red carpet lined by Chinese and French flags as the country's national anthems played. Western pressure is mounting on China to help push for peace in Ukraine. Though Beijing is officially neutral, Xi Jinping has never condemned the Russian invasion. In the meantime, China has launched military drills in response to a much-anticipated meeting between Taiwan's President Tsai Ing-wen and U.S. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy. They met in California on Wednesday, a week after President Tsai was feted in New York with a leadership award. Tsai hailed what she called their strong and unique partnership, and Mr. McCarthy said that arms sales to Taiwan must continue. Beijing in turn described it as a resolute response and sent warships into the waters around the self-governed island. North Korea has accused the United States and South Korea of escalating tensions to the brink of nuclear war through their joint military drills and promised to respond with offensive action. A commentary published in North Korea Today criticized the continuing exercises as a trigger for driving the situation on the Korean Peninsula to the point of explosion. The commentary was attributed to Cho Jung-hyun, an international security analyst. U.S. and South Korean forces have been conducting a series of annual springtime exercises since March, including air and sea drills involving a U.S. nuclear-powered aircraft carrier. Sports. The Super Eagles of Nigeria have dropped 5 positions in the latest FIFA World Rankings. The Super Eagles are now the 40th best team in the April ranking published by FIFA on Thursday. Recall that Nigeria was the 35th best team in the world in the December ranking. However, Josep Assaro's side is currently the 6th best team in Africa, while Morocco is number 1 in Africa and now the 11th best team in the world. Behind Morocco are Senegal, Tunisia, Algeria, Egypt, and Nigeria. However, Argentina is the number 1 best team in the world, followed by France, Brazil, Belgium, England, Netherlands, Croatia, Italy, Portugal, and Spain, making the top 10. Others that made the list from 11 to 20 positions are Morocco, Switzerland, USA, Germany, Mexico, Uruguay, Colombia, Senegal, Denmark, and Japan. And now to end global news, a recap of our top stories. We told you that tension is running high in Gaza Strip after the use of force by Israeli police in the Al-Aqsa Mosque compound for 2 consecutive nights. Polish President Andrzej Duda says Poland would supply Ukraine with a total of 14 Soviet-designed MiG-29 fighter jets to help it beat back the Kremlin's assault. And China has launched military drills in response to a much-anticipated meeting between Taiwan's President Tsai Ing-wen and U.S. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy. And that's Global News. It was edited by Sunday Ajiboye. I'm Adeola Adekunle. Thank you so much for listening. Good afternoon.